Alright guys, we are heading back out to my Bigfoot Sasquatch gifting site where a week ago from today we attempted to lure the possible Bigfoot Sasquatch away from my home for my family's safety. Now, we're going back. I didn't know if I was going to go back or not, but I decided to go back because if you'll remember, if you watched that video, we left a gift. We left 3 little mandarin oranges, and then a couple of days after that, I was up here in this field on my side of the tree line here. We're just within the tree line. There's an old grave believed to be, an old grave site believed to be from the early part of the last century. It's about 100 years old. And I was doing a night video and we saw mandarin orange peels in the field. I asked my wife, I asked my son if they were eating oranges up there. They said no. So I'm going back out here today to check the gifting spot to confirm one of 2 suspicions. Here's all I'm taking with me today is I'm taking my knocking stick. I've been using this same knocking stick since last October when I was up here acting a fool, doing what people have said I should not do and knocking around on trees, which I believe got this whole thing started. I used this last week when I knocked. We didn't get any response, at least not that I heard. Somebody in the comments section of that video said they heard a knock. I went back and listened. I didn't hear it. But I'm taking the same knocking stick because I may knock again this evening depending upon what I find. And I've got no evidence to prove this. This is my theory. This is one of my theories, is that your knocking stick, I'm using the same one over and over because I believe your knocking stick is kind of like your cell phone number, okay? Get one, stick with it, because based upon the mass of the stick, the width, everything, the length, the sound, the vibrations this thing will make is going to be unique to this stick. So I want to make sure that if there's something out there hearing my knocks, they know it's me because of my stick. Now, if you notice the sun back here, it's setting, and it's setting fast. I'm going out just before dark. I might get stuck in the woods at dark because people have been saying in the comment section of these videos, you're most likely to see a Bigfoot Sasquatch just before dark. So, hey man, I want to get to the bottom of it. So, I'm at the end of the driveway. I need to open the gate and get on out of here. So I'm going to off the phone. I'm going to turn it off for now. Remember, don't make videos of yourself for YouTube while you're driving. That's just stupid and it's not safe. So, I'll see you when we get to the woods. Alright guys, I'm back in the potential Bigfoot Sasquatch woods, heading up the mountain to where we gifted our mandarin oranges. Got my knocking stick, and I wanted to point out another safety feature, safety issue. You might notice I'm wearing blaze orange. Go Who's Go. I'll tell you what, whether Bigfoot Sasquatch is real or not, whether he, she, or they are dangerous or not, you know, the jury's still out on this, at least in my mind. Some people are convinced yay, some people are convinced nay. Let me tell you what, some people in the woods hunting are idiots, and they'll shoot just about anything that moves during hunting season. And today, as of this recording, actually happens to be, I'm sorry, I thought I saw something. Happens to be the last day of deer season. So guys, if you're gonna go out in the woods and do this kind of crazy stuff like I'm doing here, what's this? Something's disturbed the leaves there. It's like something was running down here or something and just stopped. We are in the woods. It could have been a deer, a bear. But listen, my point is, wear blaze orange, be safe, okay? This hill's steep, but I'm gonna keep on trucking and chugging along, and I might even jog here in a minute because here I'm preaching safety. This mountain behind me, so you can tell, it's almost dark. The sun is down behind the mountains. Again, I'm trying to be out here during the best possible time to see or potentially see a real Bigfoot Sasquatch. So I'm preaching safety. Guys, this tree was not here when I was up here. I was up here 1 week ago from today. I'll put that video on the end of this one so you can look. Let me show you this tree. Okay, so there's a tree in the road. It wasn't here last week when I was up here. I'm in the exact same spot, which you'll be able to see by comparing the videos. And look, just like we found on the homestead, this tree is broken off about 4 to 5 feet up, and it's been twisted. But look, no trees around it are damaged. And look at this tree. This tree is a dead, rotten stag. A swift wind would blow it over. I probably should not be standing underneath it right now. And the same holds true for the tree behind it, but they're still standing. But this tree, which is healthy, look at this. It's still got green. It was budding. This tree was so healthy, it was budding, getting ready to bear new leaves when the spring comes. Look at that. It's still green, yet it's twisted off 4 feet above the base. Oh my gosh. Well, I wasn't expecting this. I mean, there it is. I'm coming up here checking on little oranges. I was not expecting to see that. So, my point, I said I'm preaching safety. Don't drive while you're making videos. That's stupid. And wear blaze orange. But guess what? It occurred to me that I'm up here in this. Oh my God. Whew. Don't worry, that was a hawk. I might be able to get him in the video. He's huge. It might be an eagle. If I can get him when I get closer. Okay. No, there it goes. See if you can see it behind me. We missed it. Guys, I'm new to this Bigfoot Sasquatch stuff. I mean, I've always known about the, Okay, people have been saying in the comments that they can... You hear it? That's the eagle. Hear it? People have been telling me that Bigfoot Sasquatch can shapeshift. Hear it? So I find these strange tracks. And then I find the tree. Guys, this is all on video. You're seeing all this. That tree was twisted 4.5 feet up from the base. We record that. And then right there at the same spot, we see an eagle. Did the Bigfoot Sasquatch shapeshift to evade us? Gosh, what I'm trying to tell you, if I can get it out, is I didn't bring a light. I'm up here in the Bigfoot Sasquatch woods. Okay, up there's the gifting tree, and there's something in those. It's almost dark. I'm out here looking for Bigfoot Sasquatch, and I don't have a flashlight. I gotta make this quick, guys. I'm gonna run to my final destination. Be right back. Okay, guys, we have reached our final destination. You might remember last week when I did the knock, I pointed out that my homestead is in between these 2 points on this, down in this area. It's in this valley. There's the eagle. See it? You hear it screaming? It is following me. It's been following me ever since I was at that tree. It was twisted and broken. And by the way, up here's our gifting tree. And from here, I can see at least one of the oranges we left. See that? I saw movement up here. Okay. Keep your eyes open, guys. We're going to go up here. We left 3 oranges. I can see that there's a... Is this eagle trying to warn us? Is it telling us, stay away? What's the message? We're getting closer, guys. We're getting closer. I want all of this on film. The eagle is warning us. It's almost dark, and I'm hearing stuff up here, and I've detected movement. Okay guys, I see 3 oranges. 1, 2, 3. They're all still here. Okay guys, so here are the 2 suspicions I was trying to confirm. Number 1, which we've proven this is not the scenario. Please watch behind me in the camera as I talk. We've picked up strange things in the background of these videos, and I'm not looking directly at it, so I want you to be my eyes behind me here. Some people have said that the orange peels were in my yard because Bigfoot Sasquatch got them from the gifting tree, brought them back to my place as his, her, or their way of saying, hey, we know these are from you, you can't get rid of us. Well, we just tested that theory. These oranges are still here, so that's not the case. So now, theory number 2, and this was my theory, okay? And I'm not trying to offend all you squatchers out there who are convinced Bigfoot's real. Listen, I wholeheartedly, open-mindedly entertain the idea of the possibility of these things because, you know what? I've never seen gravity. Does that mean gravity's not there? Absolutely not. We know it is. Watch. Gravity. Okay, but here was my theory, and I think this is what we just confirmed. This is a suspicion I think we just confirmed. I think it's an annoying neighbor who's watching my videos and who's playing games. And I think they saw the video of last week, and they saw this, and so they conveniently dropped some orange peels off. Conveniently, where there's a graveyard, where conveniently I've been finding balls. Okay, I'm not, like I said, I'm not knocking anybody's beliefs. This is just what I think. But you know what, for kicks and giggles, let's do another knock. Sounds like that eagle might not think this is such a good idea. Let's try one anyway. Okay guys, I'm gonna knock and we're gonna listen. And by the way, last week I knocked so hard, I cut skin on my finger. So here we go. One knock, just before dark, and then let's give a look and listen and see what we see or hear, if anything. Okay guys, I gave that knock about 5 minutes ago. I've been standing here listening, looking, and if you want to say nothing strange has happened, I beg to differ. Listen. You hear nothing, right? You heard nothing after the knock, and I kept recording for a full minute, stopped the camera, stood here for 5. You heard nothing. I heard nothing. What happened to that eagle? While I was panning for a full minute, I looked up where it had been just before the knock, and it was gone, and it's not returned. I don't know what that means, but I do know it's going to be dark very soon, and I don't have a light. These oranges are still here, but at the same time, I can't explain that twisted tree. I can't explain the eagle. I can't explain where the eagle went after I made the knock. So I'm going to start moseying on out of these woods here pretty quick. guys, I saw something moving around over there. Watch. Up here towards the end of this log. Let's keep going. I'm close enough to my car that I'm not going to have to run, so I'm not going to. Because if I am being watched right now, I don't want to show any signs of fear. And I'm not scared anyway. That's what a lot of people aren't really getting. You know, all the comments I'm reading, people are like, be terrified. Bigfoot Sasquatch is not a peaceful creature. He will kill you and eat you and all these things. I do not feel threatened. I just feel curious. So, guys, you were here with me. I brought you out. I recorded. We've seen it. I mean, here's the tree. I'm back at the tree. I was noticing this. This looks like maybe a deer scratched that up. I don't know. But guys, I want to know your thoughts. The oranges were still there. So I'm inclined to believe that it's somebody who knows where I live, kind of trolling me on the channel. But I mean, how do we explain this? It wasn't here last week, to the best of my memory. I'm going to go back and look in that video as well. But it's twisted 4 feet up off the ground. You can see it's up there on the bank. We saw some strange tracks, which could have been a bear. This eagle mysteriously appeared from out of nowhere and was screaming in warning, but then vanished after I gave a knock. Did it go into another realm? Okay, here's those tracks. I'm going to give you a close-up. These are the tracks we saw on the way up. I'm going to get down here and dig into these leaves. Are we seeing any hoof prints? What is that? Are they deer? It looks like can't really tell. It's like something was coming down here and abruptly stopped right here. I don't see the cloven hoof like it's a deer. I don't think it was a deer. Might have been a bear. Whatever it was sizable because it pushed the leaves back. Well, guys, let me know what you think. I think this is kind of odd, the way this tree's broken here over this ledge. Looks like a little cave. Take a good look around me. Look at the woods all around where I've been. People have been noticing tree bends and all kinds of other stuff. Let me know what you think. It's almost dark. I'm 2 minutes away from my car, so I'm done. I'm going to go home, upload this video, enlarge it in certain areas, see what I see. I'm going to listen. I'm going to turn the volume up as loud as it'll go and see if I hear anything. I want you guys to do the same. So thanks for joining me for a trip out to the gifting tree. Stay tuned. We'll see you for more next time.